Hey guys, I have bangs now. That's new. Sorry, I'm a little like run down, but I have like a super duper exciting video for you today. I am gonna do a tutorial using the new JACLYN Hill and Morphe palette. Look at how beautiful it is. I'm just gonna like jump right into it because I'm not feeling too talkative today. I don't know why, I just got out of work. So I'm just like, blech. Okay, so I'm gonna start by priming my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot and Painterly and my Morphe M428. So now that my eyes are primed, I'm just gonna go in with a like skin tone powder, or like I'm using the RCMA no color powder, so it has no color at all. I'm just gonna buff that all over my lid just to set the primer, the paint pot. Now for the fun part, we're gonna jump right into the palette. So the palette came with this little card that has all of the color names on it. So the first color that I'm gonna start with, I actually have no idea what I'm doing today, so that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna start with this color here. The third color in is Silk Cream, and we're gonna use that as our transition color. I'm using the brush M518. So just a fluffy brush. I actually just got this in my Morphe Live Glam subscription today. So, first time using this. So next I'm gonna use my R39 brush, which is just still fluffy, but it's more tapered there. And I'm gonna take the color Butter. I'm just gonna take this color and buff it into the crease again, a little bit lower. I'm just gonna start building that outer corner up. I'm placing most of the color first on the outer corner, and then once there's just a little bit left on the brush, I'm dragging it into that inner corner. So once I have that color all buffed in, I'm gonna take the color Creamsicle, which is this orangey mustard yellow shade, and I'm gonna buff that all over the crease with my Morphe G24 brush. Now I'm gonna take my Morphe M562, which is a very small brush, and I'm gonna pick up the color Mocha on that brush, which is this color here. A nice neutral brown. It's a pretty warm brown actually, it's not very neutral. And I'm gonna focus this color in that outer corner. I'm gonna go back in with the Morphe R39 and just buff that out. I'm gonna take the color Abyss, which is the black right there. I'm gonna focus this more on the lash line, but it's still in that outer corner. And as you can see, I'm doing the wing shape, which will give me more of a smoky wing later on when I go in with my liquid liner. I think I want to deepen up the crease a little bit more. It's looking kind of like all one color. So I'm going to go in with this Morphe R41 brush, and I'm going to go back in, I'm going to go into the color Central Park. And I'm just really focusing this color into that lower crease area in the outer corner. We're gonna take the color Queen, which is the gold in the palette, on my Morphe M224, which is this flat brush here. I'm gonna pack that onto the brush. Just spray just a bit of Fix Plus. I don't think we'll need a lot, but I just want just like a spritz. And I'm gonna pack this all over my lid, I think. just gonna clean up under my eye with the makeup wipe that I used before. So I'm just taking the same color on my finger, just a tiny, tiny bit, and just really pressing it in there. It's coming off as very yellow in the camera because I just like kind of didn't care about lighting today. So now I'm gonna take my Morphe M321 and the color Beam, which is this color here, the second color in, and we're gonna highlight the inner corner. I'm definitely gonna do some color, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do colors on the lower lash line. To line my upper lash line, I'm gonna use my Kat Von D tattoo liner. I don't know why I said it like that. My tattoo liner, yeah. And I'm gonna do a wing. Alright, so now that the eyes are halfway done, I'm going to zoom you out. And we're going to do the skin. And my eyebrows are freaking uneven. Have they always been like that? And I'm just noticing now. So I'm going to be using a new, not new, but new to me foundation. I don't think I've talked about it on camera yet. But I don't know why I just started talking about foundation, because right now I'm putting on primer. And I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer. This is the foundation that I was just mentioning. I'm using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I've really been liking lately. I hope it still matches. I bought it before it started getting like actually summery out. And then I'm going to use this Crown and BoxyCharm brush and just buff that in. This foundation just gives the most beautiful, like, completely matte finish. Concealer today, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm using the color Fair. To buff that in, I'm going to use the Morphe G38. To cream contour and like just add a little bit of darkness to the skin, since I'm looking a little ghostly, I'm going to use the Morphe concealer in the color Toast. And another new brush that I just got in the Morphe Live Glam is the Morphe M44. It's this big flat little buffer guy. I'm gonna attempt to use this for the contour. I'm gonna use like the side of it, I think. So I really like this brush for the cream contour because you can use the flat side to really like buff things out, or you can use the side of it to really carve things out and then buff it, if that makes sense. For under the eyes, to set it, I'm going to be using this Inspired by You Beauty or IB highlight and contour palette, and I'm going to be taking the color Highlight 1 and 2 and mixing those. and using that to set my under eye. And then for powder contouring, I'm going to be using the Morphe R10 and the Morphe M572 for on my nose. And I'm going to be using the Contour 1 and 2 shade in the Ibby palette. So for this, I just put product right on the tip of this brush, apply it, and then press the brush in a little bit harder to use, because it is a little fluffy, so I use that to blend it out. For around my nose, I'm going to use the same colors, barely anything on the brush, and I'm going to carve that out. Okay, so for blush today, I'm going to be using this blush by the brand Mellow in the shade Bronze. Oh wait, what am I doing? Why did I just skip to blush when I haven't even put on bronzer? For bronzer, I'm going to be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer in Parka Princess, my Ride or Die Bronzer, and I'm using my Morphe M403. Now before I move on to my highlight, I'm going to take the RCMA No Color Powder and just kind of pack this all over under my eye, like very loosely. Because I'm going to go in and do my lower shadow and I have a feeling there's going to be some fallout. So this will be there to catch the fallout and then I'll dust it away later. I'm definitely going to go into those blues because they're freaking stunning. So using my Royal and Langnickel Omnia brush detail, I'm going to be using Pool Party, Jada, and probably Enchanted. But I'm going to start with Pool Party right on the tip of this brush. Now I'm going to take Jada and really pack this on the lower lash line. Wow. Oh my god, that's so pigmented. I am barely putting anything on my brush right now and just going back and forth. And it's like, hello. And then the last color I'm going to take is that Enchanted, which is the dark matte green. And just pop this right in that outer corner, connecting with the liner. Ooh, did you hear that puppy snore? Me. That's the deepest snore I've ever... Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna go into the color Creamsicle and just buff out this whole lower lash line. I really like the combo of like that orangey color with the green. I feel like it's pretty cool. And it kind of brings the whole upper look to mesh with the lower look. Because we have two different looks going on, if you haven't noticed. I'm just going to go back into Beam and bring that again into the inner corner. I just want it to be super duper bright and blend in with Pool Party. Okay, I'm going to put on some brows because I'm feeling super bare in that area. Alright, so I just did my brows off screen because it was way too much pressure for me. So those are my brows. I'm going to dust away all of this stuff here. I can't find my favorite highlight of all time. So we're going to use a new one. I have the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Illuminati. I just got this in my BoxyCharm. I'm going to be using my Morphe G40. Just a little bit of Fix Plus. Woo! Hey highlight, how you been? Haven't used this little guy in a while, but I really love it. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last eyeliner. I'm gonna line my lower lash line with it to make that green blue pop. Now for the lower lash line, I kind of want to do something a little different. And I'm going to use this blue eyeliner, this blue mascara from Kiko. It's definitely discontinued. And I'm just going to put this on my lower lashes only. Whenever I wear this mascara, it like turns my world blue. Like everything looks blue right now. On my upper lashes, I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It's my fave. I'm going to be using the Lippy pencil in Bound to line my lips. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using one of my favorite nudes that it's recently a favorite. It's Blankety by MAC. Alright, I'm just going to put on these Blink Fink lashes. I don't know what style they are, but they look like this. Alright, so this is the final look, lashes and all. I actually did lashes, so that just shows my commitment to this video. I am extremely happy with how this makeup tutorial came out, and I'm obsessed with the JACLYN Hill palette. After this tutorial, I can definitely say that. Every color that I use is absolutely stunning. If you liked it, don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.